Okay, good morning YouTube. It's Lofty here. I'm going to do a bit of a vlog for you today. I've not done a vlog for ages. What should we talk about? Should we talk about bikes? Okay, I'm going to talk about Marmite. Yep, Marmite. You either love Marmite or you hate Marmite. So, when it comes to Marmite, what do you think in motorcycling is a similar subject? Yep, you're right. The best bike in the world. The BMW GS. Okay, now I hear some of you saying, how can that be the best bike in the world? It's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. Let's just have a look at it, shall we? Shall we just break it down? So what exactly is so good about the 2023 1250 GS? Well, everybody wants one. No, not everybody, because it's a Marmite bike. But those who want it, why do they want it? Is it just fantastic marketing on behalf of magazines and dealerships and whatever, and BMW themselves, or is it the best bike in the world? So the GS comes in two flavours. Comes in the standard GS or the GSA, the big one with a massive petrol tank. But no, just wait a minute, there's also another variant. You've got the lowered, the factory lowered. So all those people about 5'5" who want to ride a big massive adventure bike, not only have they got the choice of low, medium and high seats, they've also got the low frame. So that answers a good question, doesn't it? So anybody really from 5'1", 5'2" to 6'5" can fit on a GS. Very clever. What else has it got? Well, it's for the big bike, it's very economical. It's got this anti-knock property where it can lean off the fuel to the leanest of all settings before it pinks. This enables a big heavy bike to get mid-50s mile per gallon. Very clever. So not only is it multiple sizes, it's economical. Okay, what else has it got? It's probably got the best TFT dash on any motorcycle going. It's got modes, it's got ABS, traction control, IMU, lean sensitive. It's got a lot really. Pretty clever kit, isn't it? So what isn't there to like about the GS? It's quite heavy. Yeah, so all that metalwork and steel, it equates to a lot of weight. So the standard GS comes in at about 250, and the big boy comes in at about 270. Because of course on the big one, you're carrying 20 kilos of fuel, and you've got all that metalwork round it. Anyway, let's do a bit of overtaking, because you can sit behind traffic doing 40 and a 60 for long enough. So we're away. So the GS, it's got that magic little whiz wheel. Now some of them mess about with joysticks and buttons, all sorts of nonsense. The GS has got a whiz wheel. A little wheel that rotates. Absolutely fantastic it is. So we're getting there. It's also got lots of packs. Comfort pack, dynamic pack, you name the packs, it's got the lot. It's got a bit of everything. So we're getting there. Best bike in the world. Could be. I think there's one big Achilles heel nowadays with motorcycles, especially the BMW GS. It's price. All of a sudden, people are saying it's acceptable to pay over £21,000 for a motorbike. Okay, so you look at the blurb, you can buy a GS from 14, 15 grand. No, you can't. That's the bike that you cannot buy. It's not for sale. They've all got extras on, bits added here, bits added there, and that's the nature of the beast. Here we go, got another overtake. Got to take the overtakes when you get the chance. That's it now. We've got a nice, clear bit of road. Let's get back to it. So, price 21 grand. So by the time you've bought your 13 or 14 or 15 grand bike, and you've added heated grips and centre stand and all this nonsense and that nonsense, comfort back, like I said, then it's luggage. Do you have the plastic luggage or do you have the metal luggage? Absolute fortunes. I suppose there's one thing, if you buy one and you stay with a brand, I think you can transfer the luggage over to the next new one as such. They've been quite clever with that. It is good, isn't it? But best bike in the world, 21 grand, I don't know. So what does it fall down on? Well, for me, as I said, it's size and weight. Most of these GSs you see riding around, they're not two up, they're one up, solo riding, all lugged up and everything, and you're thinking like, do you really need 140 brake horsepower and a bike that weighs 280 odd kilos fully fueled just to go touring on? And there's the other Achilles heel. Are you going touring? Fair dues. If you spend most of your time riding around the world, the best bike in the world, the GS, it's fantastic. So let's look at it the other way. So if most of us do a 2-week tour, and we might do a couple of little weekends away, so we're talking what, 3 weeks. So for 49 weeks of the year, do you need 275 kilos, 30 gallon of fuel, great big tall monster with 140 brake horsepower? No, I'm not so certain, you know. So, is it the best bike in the world? Now, I think we're so fortunate at the moment with middleweight adventures. We've got lots and lots of choice of middleweight adventures. Right, we're taking a turn in here to Kovrak. I'll just slow down and we'll let the others catch up a little bit. So let's look back at these middleweights now. So I'm basically looking at, say, adventure style bikes, because the GS is an adventure style bike. So Triumph started the ball rolling by bringing us the 660 Adventure, the little one. Fantastic little bike, and if you're riding solo, you can't fault it. Now, all of a sudden, they've all got on the bandwagon. Suzuki realised that the little 650 V-Strom weren't quite good enough, so they brought out the 800 V-Strom with a brand new parallel twin engine. Then we got the Transalp's just come out, the 750. KTM's offerings, 690s, 790s, 890s, something for everyone. So, the old Marmite bike, coming back to it, do we need to spend £21,000 to have lots of fun and go touring, and then have something to razz around on at the weekend? Now, as you know, I'm a massive Africa Twin fan. I love the Africa Twin. I've been out recently on the 1050s, the two 1050 Suzukis, fantastic ones. But I've got to say, although they're cheaper than the GS, I think the GS has got them just about nailed in that category. But when you look at that middleweight category, the Transalp, what an absolute fabulous piece of kit. Now I think they're going to sell a lot of Transalps. I think they're going to be extremely popular. This isn't very pretty, is it, doing the wall? It's a lovely little pace, this is, Kovrak. But yeah, the Transalp. So all of a sudden, you're spending 13 or 14 grand. So let's look at it sensible. You could probably, if you wanted to, you could go out and buy a Transalp, which would be like your winter hack tourer, and you could buy a Hornet to be an absolute hooligan on when you want. How about that? And it still cost a lot less than the best bike in the world. I don't know. I could ramble on all day, couldn't I? Anyway, if you're in Cornwall, that road I've just ridden, really what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you the road. That road we started on came from Gweek. We started in Gweek and we headed towards Kovrak, like I say, St Keverne Kovrak. And there's some absolute stonking bends. And if you want to practice your Alpine, the Alpine roads technique, this little bit is a cracker. So, as you've seen, I'm on my R90 and I come up that tight left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Absolutely no problem at all with my lightweight bike. Would I have wanted to be on a GSA fully loaded with luggage that's empty or whatever? I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling on, ain't I? Have you enjoyed the video? I hope you have. Because if you have, would you click on the like, subscribe, ring that little bell, ask me a question. I'm only too happy to answer. You can tell me whether you're a Marmite lover or a Marmite hater. It's just one of those things, and it's something to talk about. I've not done a vlog for ages and I wanted to. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. This is the Lofty Biker saying ta-da for now.